Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any comments, go ahead and feel free to leave them down below because I do my best to respond to all of those comments. Today's video is all about Suey Lalo, also known as Suicide Hero Lavaloon. So with that, we're going to get straight into these attacks. First one we're going to cover is going to be Wiseman, hitting number 15. Now, objective with Suey Lalo is using your heroes to take out some key objectives and then basically mass Lavalooning the rest of this base. It's more powerful now than it's ever been, and it's been powerful before in the right hands, but with the addition of this new siege machine, the blimp, it allows you to inject max loons, or a hound if you want. Usually max loons are more effective, basically into a really high value area of the base, and we really haven't had that ability before other than through standard Lavaloon pathing. So he's trading some loons for the mortars down there. Doesn't quite get the bottom one, just trying to improve his pathing, his drops a little bit. Now he's got some baby dragons helping his heroes on the other side. This one's worth noting because he actually split his heroes up. Normally you use the king out in front of the queen tanking so she can pick off more defenses behind the wall, but this guy had 2 exterior wizard towers, and wizard towers are huge value on Suey Lalo, so he splits up his king and queen to take down 2 of those wizard towers. And he also grabs, I think, a couple archer towers along the way as well. So now that we're seeing more lava hounds in the CC, this is a very effective attack against somebody who has a lava hound CC, because you don't even have to worry about drawing the enemy's CC and killing it if it's a lava hound. Okay, I think this one also had like a wizard in it, but a single wizard's not going to do much to a mass Lavaloon attack, because you are going to have some pups that are going to pop out and take care of that pretty quickly. Most of these attacks are also going to include a Skelly Queen kill. If you see right here, didn't quite catch a rage, but there's no really defenses firing on it as well. So we'll see if that makes it through the queen there. And I apologize, guys. I would love to try and give you the play-by-play on this, but Lavaloon attacks have so many moving parts and pieces, there's no way I can keep up at all. So the Skellies, with the help of some minions and pups, did get that queen kill taken care of. Normally you want to make sure that's in a rage spell, but it just depends what's around it. If there's no splash damage around it or anything like that, and your hounds and loons are tanking all the rest of the defenses in the area, sometimes the naked Skelly spell can do the trick, especially if there's some pups there to help it as well. So he's already got this base taken care of. We're just going to go ahead and times 4 to get through the rest of the attack. That was a good spot on by Wiseman there. Splitting those heroes up. Take out those wizard towers. That's big value on a Suicide Hero Lalo. So, what do we got next? We've got Lexnos hit on 21 next. The third one's going to be a fun one too, because King did a Skelly Donut in the next one. Here we're going to do Lexnos' hit. So, let's see where he brings in his heroes to get this value. Gets a free wizard out there. Go ahead and get that funnel taken care of on that elixir storage. Moving slowly, being patient, waiting for that funnel to be established by some really cheap troops, using a minion and one wizard to get that side of the funnel established. So pops his king's ability, just trying to keep him as alive as long as possible, trimming all those outer defenses in the process. Queen's going to step up, pops her ability a little bit early, just kind of try and get through these defenses before that hound gets over there. You definitely don't want her to pop the lava hound on this kind of attack, so she takes down that last air defense and the single, luckily locks onto her and kills her before she can really damage that lava hound much. Now, what you normally want to do on an attack like this, if you have a lava hound, if you know it's a lava hound or you suspect it might be a lava hound, bring 1 archer with your attack. Because what you can do is put that archer, down in an area like, oh god, gosh, I don't even know where a good area would be. You want to get somewhere that doesn't have defenses targeting it, but basically use that one archer to draw that Lava Hound out to the corner. Lava Hound can't target air defenses, so if you bring one ground troop to draw it off to the corner of a base, that'll keep it out of the way of your minions later on in the raid. Once again, coming in heavy with the Lalo, has some haste coming in on the entry to get to that wizard tower and into that base quickly. Drops those max loons in the blimp right on top of an inferno tower, an air defense. I don't even remember what else was in there. It was down so fast. Be looking right here. He's got a skelly spell down in there. Killing that queen under a rage. Base is already wrecked at this point. Got a ton of loons coming into a heal right here. Excuse me. Is he going to swag that haste? I'm guessing he is. So you see what I mean? His lava pups are in here popping this hound. You know, and if you don't have that many pups and minions left on the board, that can cause a time fail. If they go around and kill off all the rest of your minions and pups, you know what I mean? There goes your cleanup. Luckily, he's got enough to take care of this base. No problem. And he's still going to swag that haste. We'll go ahead and times 4 it. This is just cleanup now. There we go. His minions won the battle with all those lava pups eventually. And got the 3-star with some swag. Alright, let's go down to King's hit. It's going to be on 23. This is an interesting one. So, with the meta that we're seeing in competitive clans right now, we're seeing lava hounds in like 50% of the bases, maybe even a little more than 50%. That makes it really hard to plan fresh hits. Because, you know, if you don't have a lava hound, you can get big value with a kill squad usually. If you do have a lava hound, all of a sudden your kill squad value is basically gone. And so it makes it really difficult to choose what attack to do. This attack that King is using right here doesn't matter what's in the CC. In fact, we'll never know what was in this guy's CC unless he tells us, because King's going to use 5 skelly spells in a rage to destroy the enemy queen and the enemy CC building. When you destroy that building, the CC never even comes out. Why can he do that? Well, let's check the ranges of these splash damage buildings. You can't do this next to a wizard tower, because one blast from the wizard tower is going to roast all your skellies. Bomb tower. So if he were to try and skelly kill right on the queen platform, that wizard tower would roast his skellies. But if he tries to do it right on top of the clan castle, there's none of these splash damage buildings that can reach in there. I mean, sure, expos and whatnot can reach, but they can't kill enough skellies fast enough to prevent them from doing their job. So let's go ahead and head on this replay. I'm actually going to zoom way in on this. A lot of people say rage first, but I've heard King say that he likes to do skellies first, because that will cause the queen to stay where she's at to hit those skellies. Then he drops his rage after the fact. If you drop the rage first and then skellies, your skellies are going to work faster. They'll be raged immediately. But you do run the risk, if you time it wrong, of having your queen jump over a wall, and then all of a sudden your skellies have to try to beat through a wall to get to her, and it's not going to work. They're not going to have enough time. So this did make it on the Suicide Hero Lavaloon video, because it is still a Suicide Hero Lavaloon. The exception is he used those spells to take out the enemy queen and the clan castle, but if you see up top, he's still bringing in his heroes, you know, using that Suicide Hero to take out some of these defenses before he even starts his Lalo. Take out some key defenses and hopefully carve out some better pathing for the Lalo. He's going to take down that wizard tower. She already took down like an air defense, a Tesla, an archer tower. You know, the air defense and wizard towers are huge value targets. And she might get another. Nah, she's not quite going to get that Tesla down. But so he's thinned out the base. He's thinned out the pathing quite a bit. You know what I mean? Just kind of a. I mean, it's not a super thin path, but it's a heck of a lot thinner than it was before. He's coming in really heavy with this Lalo. Maybe just a little late on. Oh, you know what? Now, one of the deals with this attack is you use so many spells getting that queen and enemy CC down. You don't have very many spells left for your Lalo. So you got to make sure that your drops are on point, and the spells that you do use, they have to be very efficient. So he's going to heal this group. Unfortunately, he's fighting a sweeper right there, but he's going to get it taken out anyways. And he's got 2 groups coming into this back-end wizard tower, including the max loons that he popped out of the blimp. As you're going to see, this base is already wrecked. Beautiful hit. And, you know, if you can manage a hit like this, it's a good way to deal with a fresh base. Suey here is a good way to deal with a fresh base too, except if you don't know the enemy CC, you have to lure with a few loons and a haste. You know what I mean? And if CC troops come out, you know, that can target air defenses like dragons, baby dragons, wizards, and whatnot, then you just draw them over to the area where your heroes are suiciding in. You won't get quite as much value on your suicide hero because they're going to have to deal with the enemy CC. But if it's a lava hound and a loon in there, they're not even going to draw for loons, so you don't have to deal with them at all. And let's go look at this last attack. It's going to be Vince on 29. Alright, another suey here, Lalo. Oh, that's right. So Vince is going to come in right in this area right here. We got some open wall pieces right here, and he's going to use just a couple funneling troops, the baby dragon and a wizard, try and get his king and queen to walk right inside of this little wall area right here so that she can really reach an air defense, a wizard tower. You know, obviously he's got some Teslas in there as well. And the king is not even quite drawn the enemy CC yet, which is really nice if it's a lava hound. You don't want them to draw out the lava hound too soon to come over to your queen, and there goes her value. So she's not going to go to that air defense for some reason, but I think she's going to pop her ability, go back and get it. There we go. All right, some pretty good value on that suey there. And she's also going to pick up that Tesla as well before dying. Now let's see how he brings in this Lalo. Gets haste down on the edges. Coming in with two lava hounds right at the start. Some loons in on the side there, and now a blimp coming in from the side as well. One thing that I've been seeing a lot from these guys that I really like is they're dropping a few loons right behind their blimps. That way, if the blimp pops inside the base, those loons don't have to backtrack, because it's already got some loons coming behind it, just like it was a lava hound, cleaning up the defenses that are behind it as well. And I gotta make an admission to you guys yet. I have not mastered this blimp yet, not even close. There's so many moving parts and pieces to a successful Lalo, to a well-executed Lalo. And I've tried practicing with it quite a bit, but I'm just not there yet. It's just too many things for me to handle. So I'm definitely still practicing Lavaloon a lot. And I think when I get even more comfortable with that, then I'll give it another shot with the blimp. But this is some master status stuff here. That is a lot of moving pieces for a well-executed Lavaloon attack. So just a heads up. And there we go. Vince swagged the haste as well. I think him and Lex must have been competing, see who could swag the most. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked the video. You know, feel free to leave comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.